Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aries. Hello, Aries. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as a cross watcher of the Aries. And these are your January readings. And I have not forgotten about the rest of the signs. Oh, you got the devil. Somebody's obsessed. Somebody here feels really hooked. The devil is Capricorn energy. They're hooked. I get this feeling of like someone says, I can't talk to them because if I talk to them, I'm going to want them. I can't eat that because if I taste it, I'll eat the whole thing. It's too tempting. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy there. That's air. And then 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, somebody's in love with a Queen of Swords, honey. Ooh, she is single. She is fierce. She is independent. And they're fucking hooked. They don't have to be an air sign. They could be any sign who has the, qualities and characteristics of a Queen of Swords, which is a no-nonsense bitch, right? She says it how it is, and she's blunt, and she's truthful, and she can be like a ball buster. You don't fucking play around with someone like this. Like, she will tell you to fuck yourself. And they're hooked. They're very attracted to this feminine, and this attraction can teeter on the line of obsession. They're obsessed. They're super tempted to reach out. 9 of Wands, see, they tread very cautiously because I'm telling you, it's like they're saying, like someone on diet, and they go, you know what? I can't even taste that piece of cake. Because if I taste it, just one little bite, I'm going to gorge out on it and I'm going to eat the whole thing. And I feel like that's how they feel about you, right? Or this person. They feel like, I don't know if I can handle it because I think if I have a little lick, I'm going to want to consume the whole thing. So there's extreme hesitancy here with this masculine. This masculine may not have even made any type of an effort, right? So this may be a connection with a person where you just feel like, oh, so you don't give a fuck. So it's not going anywhere. So they're not interested because they're not making any sort of moves. 2 of Swords and Death. A Scorpio energy. 2 of Swords is like, I'm not going to make any decision. I won't make any decision because if I get close, I'll be obsessed. I mean, Scorpios can tend to be very obsessed as well. So you have very heavy, intense attraction, and it borders a line of obsessed. There's a feeling of putting the blinders on to this. So someone here has tried to ignore this. Yeah, the Emperor, that's Aries. There you guys are coming in hot. This Emperor could be a father. He could have his own business. He could be very business oriented, right? But this particular energy is like the shot caller. This is a fearless person, right? The Emperor is somebody who's the boss. He's in charge. They're very in control, and they don't feel like, put it this way, they don't think they can control themselves with you, and there is a reason. So this is because they're not available. This is because they're not emotionally they're emotionally unavailable, right? There's a reason that they're so hesitant, and yes, they could be completely fucking single. Let's say they're completely fucking single. Their hesitancy is maybe they don't want to give up their independence, right? They're afraid. They're like, if I lean into this and if I fall, I'm going to fall head over heels. I'm going to fall hard. And I think they're afraid to fall hard. I think that there's something that makes them super fucking hesitant. Knight of Wands, that's definitely fire. Could be younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They might just lose control and impulsively reach out. They might impulsively make a move, right? Whether it's communication or take some sort of action. And like I said, they're normally very controlled. Just they are. The Emperor is very in control. He controls everything. He's the boss. He tells everybody what the fuck to do. And maybe that reaching out spontaneously is them losing control. You make them lose control. Like they don't know if they can control themselves around you. And it actually is very scary for them because they're not used to being in that position. 6 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Overthinking. They can't stop thinking about this. They can't stop thinking about taking it to the next level. They can't get you out of their head. They're replaying some sort of conversation that you guys had. Even if you guys just had one interaction or one conversation or several very casual, nonchalant ones, they can't stop thinking about it. They're replaying it in their head. They're obsessed over the connection or the interaction that you had. And I'm telling you, even if it was bare minimal, interaction, the Wheel of Fortune. Whew, Lord have mercy. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. This is big changes coming. And this connection is a very destined, a very fated connection. It's almost like the hands of fate have brought you together. We're coming into Chinese New Year, February 10th, right? It's Year of the Dragon. There is just a very auspicious energy in 2024. I mean, you add it up, the shit equal up to 8. 8 is abundance. It's infinite. It's union, right? There's this feeling of like there's big changes coming. Something may have to end first, though, with the Death card. There has to be some sort of an ending so that there can be a new beginning. But this tells me there's some kind of big change coming. Something new. So if you guys have been sitting in this sort of nonchalant, kind of nothingness of a connection, I think that that's going to change. And for some of you, don't get me wrong, this nonchalantness going to make you change direction, right? So take it how it resonates. These cards are really hard to shuffle. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. They hold back so fucking much communication. I mean, look at the way he's holding back this sword. They have held back so goddamn much that they're going to explode. So this is Sparta, right? So imagine there's nothing, hold back, don't do it, shut the fuck up, I won't message them, I'm not going to look at them, I'm not going to call them, I'm not going to do it. And then boom, suddenly, quite impulsively, they come rushing in. I think that they lose their battle of trying to be in control of this. This connection has power over them. You have power over them. Oh, look at the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. That's what they feel, right? They feel extreme physical connection. And you can see there's a fire there, right? You can't see any of their body parts. It's completely clear. So, YouTube better not ding me on this motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. But you can see that in his particular area, it's on fire. Not because he got a rash. I mean, let's hope not, right? But it's because you turn him on sexually. So there's extreme sexual chemistry here. But you can see that all those cards came out, but I'm only going to take, there's like 4 of them. I'm only going to take this Hanged Man. There was a pause. They put a pause on this. They held back out of fear that they wouldn't be able to control themselves. That's the whole gist of this. Period. They held back. They held back because they weren't sure if they could control themselves. You know, Aries is very spontaneous. Oh, bitch. Maybe for some of you, you feel like it's a twin flame connection. Maybe this is the type of connection that you both have never felt before, and they're stressed and pressed about it, and they don't know what to make of that. You know, it's like being enchanted by the other. You're both spellbound, right? I was enchanted to meet you. Late night communication, and the runner, they run from communication. That's what they've done. They've run from it because they can't, they could be committed elsewhere. That could have been the issue. That might be what needed to end here. But someone here's a runner. Or they're afraid someone's going to run. Secrets, very private. You may not know. They don't know. It's a mysteriousness to it. Maybe someone's hard to read, right? Intoxicated. They think about you when they get buzzed. You know how, like, when you get drunk, you get buzzed? There's a joke like, take my phone, because you can tend to, like, text certain people, drunk text. They don't drunk text you, but they think about you and they get in their feels when they're intoxicated. You're the one they think about. Yeah, you're the perfect match. Counterparts. I don't think they've ever felt this type of a connection where they felt like someone could make them feel the way that they feel. Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. They are. Because they're not, they held back. Instead of being honest, right, and saying like, or showing their interest, they've held back. So let's say if you've sent them messages or texts in the past, they were super nonchalant about it or never responded at all and kept you unseen and unread. Oh, look at what flew out. Twin flame. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. And you have to free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. That's them. They feel like they have to be in control. And if I'm not in control, then I can't be with them. They're just so afraid of not being in control. Not in control of you, but in control of themselves and what they feel. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. And see, that's all you could go by. You went on them doing nothing. Right? You were like, bro, they're not doing shit. Wheel turns, maybe you go and turn in another direction. And now they're like, okay, this is not going to fucking work. And it creates some sort of change there, right? Because who in their right mind is going to sit and wait for a motherfucker? No, not me. Not you. No, so I don't know who the fuck they think is going to do that. But no, you not. And then you have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah. Have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. So you guys might have a little bit of Cupid in there. You see that? It says Cupid's spell. I put a spell on you. I mean, we're coming up to Valentine's Day, right? Distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So this period of time where there was nothingness, where there was distance between the two of you, whether it's emotional or fucking physical, it was all on purpose. Okay, there's a purpose to that. Maybe it's because they needed to feel that absence. You did it. It's to help, really give them time to reflect. Being alone is really important, right? Because when you're alone, you know yourself. And so you really want them, especially if they're in something else, you don't want them to jump into something with you immediately, right? You want them to be alone and you want them to have time and to figure out what it is they want. But I feel more than anything, the distance between the two of you is on purpose because it creates this yearning and it creates this pining. And, you know, the saying is people really want what they can't have. All right, let's get into your extended. If you want to rent it, click below this video the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. Click that first one. It's going to take you to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. Go to the extended readings, and there you can click on your January readings, okay? All right, I'll see you guys again soon. Love you. See you in your extended, actually. Love you.